Let me catch up on this comment. Y'all ain't here early too. Oh, I messed up. What up? Albert Domingo TV, Reggie BX, my brother, what's good? Happy Wing and happy Winning Wednesday. Happy Winning Wednesday. Man, it's a dope Wednesday. Getting ready for my B-Day on Friday. If you're here, we're doing a boat party. We're gonna party up this weekend. Most of the party gonna be a flip-flop, and we're gonna Roomba, run around the city a little bit. DJ Ben Loco, what up? We're gonna have some fun. So I will be 44 this year, living my best life, having a great time, not worried about no haters or nothing nobody gotta say anywhere. If you don't know, I'm Greg, aka MrFlipFlop, Southside Jamaica Queens. Say the whole thing. Rich, what up? Dave, what up? Dirty Work is in the building. Hopefully y'all can hear me. My voice has been back and forth since Halloween. What else? So yeah, we got my birthday, then we got Thanksgiving. If you be here for Thanksgiving, our 5th annual Thanksgiving, Chef Kelvin's cooking it up. We got 3 turkeys. So it's gonna, I don't know, man. I can't do more than 3 turkeys. I don't know where I'm gonna cook them mofos at. Scott, what's good? I just saw your message, but I'm on the live right now. Post that up. Yeah, you know, we gotta promote our stuff. Post that link to the Paradise Life Watches. So, you know, shout to Omen for creating Paradise Life Watches. This is one version. We got 3 versions right now. So that's one version. Hit the link right there, and you can hit the link in the description, and you can order yourself one of the watches. Very dope watches, quality timepieces. Gary Mack, what up? Steve-O, what's good? Black Mamba in the chat. Big shout to Black Mama for the early birthday gift. Appreciate you, bro. Marcus, what's good? So yeah, you know, birthday and Thanksgiving. I already shouted out the bros who brought some toys down already. You guys want to bring toys down. I don't officially start the toy drive until December 1st. But if you want to send something now or bring toys down, bring it down. I already got a bunch of toys. I already know you are, definitely. Like I said, if you want to donate money, no problem. I'll go shopping. But if you got toys, bring them down. So you guys, you know, I know a lot of guys have little thrift shops or toy stores nearby. It's easy for you to get. Bring them down. Otherwise, I'll be going shopping probably about 3-4 times like I usually do. From basically December 1st to January 3rd, because we get the toys out January 6th. I'll be doing a toy drive, and the reason I say the 3rd, because I'm going to go shopping the last time on January 3rd. That'll be the final time shopping. Then we'll get all the toys together. You guys know I post a picture every year of all the toys, and then we go give them out. Jay Clyde in the building. What's good, brother? He said you found the plug in Little Debbie's? Oh, man. I just lost like 2 pounds. Elder Lord, what's good? Good afternoon to you. And I think right now it's 12 o'clock for you guys, right? So today's video, something that a lot of people have been asking me about how to move as a source. So I said, you know, I'm going to make a video about it. And instead of doing I might do a recorded video to go over this stuff. But I said, let's do a live, right? Might as well do a live with you guys. And you guys could give me ideas on how you move as a source. First, so let me catch up on this. Fred C, what up? Ricardo, what up? Ray Loyal in the building. Hold on. How you doing, Lisa? You know I got so you know we got the watches, we got the cologne, and I do have 2 videos right now. One with the cologne, and what's the other one? I got a watch video coming up, and there's another video called, I forgot what it was. Excuse me. Oh, the merch. Paradise Life, you know, every time my guys on here. I do have some Paradise Life in the at the bar. But if you're not here, you can order it from the website. I know Ray Lloyd going to post that link. Gialis said, what up, Mr. Flip? Enjoyed the boat ride at ATV. We're back for Super Bowl. Definitely. Let me know. Hit me up. Blame it on the boogie. What up, Young Jay? Steve-O in the building. Steve-O, where you at? You supposed to be here. There you go, the link right there for the Ray Lloyd just posted. So, you know, we got the merch. Someone can post the merch store for me. Or Paradise Life 360. Thank you. Shit. Paradiselyfe 360. We got multiple merch stores on the website, so you can go on there. So basically, all right, let's start this. People want to know. I was charging $69.99 to show people how to move as a zoo. But now I'm gonna give you a free. I really was. It was $49.99, but it went up because there were so many crazy questions. So instead of you paying the $69.99, I'm gonna give you a free tutorial right now on how to move in Sosua.
Take notes.
There you go. I might do a recorded version too, but it's a live version right now. And you guys can, add your 2 cents. Big shout out to Young Philly. I forgot I had my wine koozies. Not my wine koozie, my wine cup. My wine cool. No, he loves that fried rice. I won't even lie. P-Man in the building, what up? Yeah, free game. All right, so first off, I believe the first thing you should do on any trip, well, especially Sosua, but any trip, obviously have your passport, book your flight. That should be a no-brainer, I hope. Second, your accommodations. Where are you going to stay? Do you need a hotel? You like your room cleaned every day? Do you need a villa, privacy? You want your own pool? You want an apartment, Airbnb? I would say those are things you need to think about. Are you traveling alone, travel with some friends? You want pool access, you want privacy, you want hotels? You have to decide that. Extra security, some guys like the security of hotels. So book your flight. Thank you, Ray. That's the website right there. Hit our multiple merch stores. Book your flight. Obviously, have your passport, book your flight. Get your accommodations. That should be the first part of any trip, no matter where you go. But we're talking about Sosua today. After those things are accomplished, you should get your transportation. I got guys hit me up every single day about taxis. I always give my 2-3 guys I deal with. If you're coming from another airport, you can hit me up. I got taxis that travel, or we can try to find you a taxi close by. So transportation is important. Some guys don't mind landing, taking a cab to the bus in the bus station. That's cool. But figure out your transportation. Once you have your flight, your Airbnb, and now you know how you get picked up from the airport, you're good to go. I will say do not rely on Uber, because the Ubers are kind of funny with the airports. Just FYI. I actually got a friend who goes to the airport, walks out of the airport, and takes the Carrito, which is the dollar car, to his destination. You can do that too. But figure your transportation out. Figure out how you're going to get from the airport to your Airbnb or the city you're going to first. Okay? Yeah, before boarding, exactly. Have your transportation figured out before you even get on that plane. I've actually seen guys at the airport when I've been traveling, and they're just looking around like, where do I go? How much does this cost? Figure out your transportation before you land or before you board. So once you get off the plane, you either have somebody holding up a sign with your name, or you know your taxi's waiting for you. All right. That actually, I'm gonna skip that. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. Another reason of having your transportation figured out is knowing your timeline. If you're landing in Santiago at a certain time, what time are you going to get to Sosua? If you're landing in Santo Domingo at a certain time, what time are you going to get to Sosua? So you want to know your timeline so that you've already got it worked out with your Airbnb. I'll be coming early in the morning, I'll be coming late at night. I've seen a lot of guys get stuck where they land at a certain time and the Airbnb don't know that they're coming in at this time. And the person that manages the Airbnb is home sleep. So you need to have that all worked out, okay? Now, what Young Jay just said, figure your Wi-Fi. That's another thing. In Sosua, in Dominican Republic, you can, for 200 pesos with your passport, you can buy a chip. Your phone has to be unlocked. You can buy a chip, put some minutes on it, extra minutes, extra internet. I want to say it's 500 pesos for 7 days of internet. I haven't done it in a while. I have a plan, but it's pretty cheap. But 200 pesos is just the chip, and it comes with a certain amount of internet. So if you got an unlocked phone and you don't want to use your home internet, your main company's internet, or some guys have international plans too, but that's up to you. But if you want to just use the local, 200 pesos in your passport. Inside of Playa, there's a kiosk for Orange and a kiosk for Claro. what's called Altice and Claro now. And over here by Bailey's, there's Claro and Altice. I would go on Playero at the kiosk. Excuse me. So, all right, you got your flight. You've got your Airbnb. You got your transportation. You landed. Now you got your chip. You got your Wi-Fi. Now, how to move in Sosua? Let me take a sip. Do not get change from the airport. Never. They give a very low rate. Young Jay, you one step ahead of him, but keep doing that, Young Jay, because that's the next one. But hold on. Do not get change at the airport. For you guys that come to FlipFlop, you know I got a change guy that comes every day except Saturday. He gives the best rate in town. The second best rate, well, usually on the same level, is Caribbean Express. There's one down the block from Caribbean Tours in Cheramico, and there's one next to Super Polo. So there's one on each side of Sosua, a Caribbean Express. They give the best rates. Western Union doesn't give a very high rate, but they'll give you something. But the best rates are my guy here that comes to FlipFlop and the two Caribbean Expresses. Every now and then in town, you may find a good rate, but they try to give you low if you don't know the number. So you might want to know the rates before you get on the plane too, so you know what you're talking about. But never change your money at the airport. Now, another thing, like I said, Young Jay's one step ahead of you. Tell your bank or credit card company that you're traveling. You do not want your card locked when you're in another country. You have to be on the phone, call every 5 minutes. So before you eat, matter of fact, I do it a week before I travel. 1 week before I travel, I always call my bank. Hey, I'm going to be traveling, these are the dates. I need my card open. They put it in the computer, they're good to go. But only those dates. Like, my bank here is really strict. So a week before I travel, I get on the phone, I say, hey, these are my dates I'm traveling, here's where I'm going. I'll be making a stop here, I might use the card, blah, blah, blah. So you want to do that. Let me see. B Swell's in the building. He said fake. Well, people also, I think you said it. If you're renting a car, most car companies will pick you up from any airport, most rentals, but you do have to pay to drop it at another airport. So I thank you for saying that. Yeah, the rental thing, I didn't even think about it, so thank you for throwing that to me. If you're renting a car, most rental companies will pick you up. You know, there's rental companies at the airport too. But if you get an outside rental company, they'll pick you up, but you pay extra to drop it off somewhere else. Sometimes they'll tell you, don't drop it off somewhere else, we'll bring you back to the airport. And they'll just keep the car when they drop you off. But you can work all that out. So now, you got your change, you're ready to use the ATM card for whenever you need, you already spoke to your bank. What do you do next? If you haven't already done it when you got your change, or before you checked in, you make your first stop FlipFlop. Shout to me. I threw that in there, I'm gonna just throw that in there. But that's really a thing, make your first stop FlipFlop. Now, after you've done that, you need some information, you get the information. What is there to do, and how do you get around in Sosua? If you're at a villa, and you're not driving, or you're just bad and bougie, you can take multiple taxis all around the town. Most of the taxi stands have the prices outside, so they can't invent the price. It's right there on the wall. Like say you're in Casa Linda, there's a price to Casa Linda, and it's the same price. Casa Linda also has shuttles every 30 or 40 minutes, free shuttles. You got to find that out. I don't really deal with that. If you take a moto, you're not scared of a moto, you go out the back of a moto, it'll take you anywhere you want to go. I can't specifically tell you the prices of the moto because they vary. If you're by yourself, it could be 50 to 75 pesos. If you're going a little further in Sosua, this is only about so big, it could be about 100, 150 pesos. At nighttime, it's always more. So remember that. It's always more at nighttime. So be wary of that. And sometimes ask the price. And if the price don't make sense, don't deal with it. I'm getting to that right now. After you made your first stop FlipFlop, see, that's why I need you guys, add your stuff in there. Add your steps and the things you guys do to move. That's why I did a live, so we can go back and forth. After you made your first stop FlipFlop, change your money. Get to the jumbo. Or, I'm sorry, not the Jumbo. We're in Sosua, Domingo. Jumbo's in Puerto Plata. You go to Puerto Plata, but if you're here, you got the Playero, big one and the small one, right by FlipFlop. And you got the Super Polar, which is basically La Serena in Sosua. Get your waters, get your juice, your snacks. For you guys that eat cereal and bologna sandwiches, get your bologna, get your cereal. It is what it is. But get your stuff for the, so you have in the crib some water. Always have water. I do the electrolyte as well. Stay hydrated. Gatorade for some of you guys. Have you some snacks here and there. Most of the time you ain't gonna be in the room too long, so you may just want snacks and stuff like that. But just have some stuff available, especially to drink. And also a bottle of water in the bathroom to brush your teeth with. You want to have that too. And notes, do not use the tap water. Never use that tap water here. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, Reggie, January 3rd is my last day shopping for the toys. Because I'm giving the toys out January 6th, which is All King's Day. Chris Gabriel, what up? Yeah, I don't really use Uber. Taylor, what's good? The GANs, that's another thing. If you do get a rental, the car is always empty. And here's the thing, when you leave DR and you know you coming back, which you know you coming back, don't change your pesos back to dollars. First, you get a super low rate, and two, use the pesos for the next trip. I've got money from every country. I've got Brazilian money, Colombian money, Cuban money, a lot of Cuban money. Keep the money from your trip. You're gonna use it again. I never understand why guys always want to get rid of their pesos and they know they're coming back and they got to get changed again. If you got $100, $200 in pesos, keep it on you. Now you already got pesos for when you come back. We're not going to talk about antibiotics right now. Thank you. Travel Guards, what up? He said, always eat the cheese and bread. So now, you're set up now, you got your change, you got your water, you got your bologna, your cereal, whatever it is you need. Now it's time to enjoy yourself. You already came to FlipFlop, you had a good time, you want to explore. Sosua is one big circle. For as big it is, it's a big circle. You got the beach right down the block from FlipFlop, so you take yourself to the beach. You got many spots on the beach to hang out at. I'm gonna start from the furthest to the closest to FlipFlop. Fast Freddy, which is one of my favorite spots on the beach, which is number one. All the spots are numbered on the beach. 164. Coming back down, you got Treehouse. I believe it's 112. I might be mistaken. Excuse me if I'm mistaken. You got Finger coming. Like I'm bringing you back towards us now. Finger. I think it's number 80 something. You got 74, Mofongo King, one of my favorite spots, one of my first spots ever in Sosua. 74, that's like the middle of the beach. You got 64, I forgot who owns that one, excuse me. If I miss somebody, it's not on purpose, I'm only naming the spots that I frequent a lot. I've been in every spot on the beach. 74, and of course you got Milton's 39th Street, number 39 on the beach, one of my favorite hangouts. Besides Freddie, it's Milton's. Those are my two hangouts. FlipFlop's number 38, which I've kind of distanced myself from the beach stuff. And as you come up, you got more spots and back up from the beach. So from end of the beach all the way up. And remember, the beach goes all the way to Chermigo. So you'll actually be in Chermigo if you walk the whole beach. So check the beach out. Enjoy the food. Check the prices on the food on the beach. Hey, what's up, big dog? Always ask for prices on the beach so you don't feel you got jerked, so you don't get overcharged. Jesse Shorts, what up? Yeah, you might as well keep your pesos for the next trip. I don't see why not. ABTV says, people say Sosua is dead now. They say it's not the place to go. They say the beaches. Hey, ABTV, tell those people, I don't know what Sosua they in, but this shit been lit every week for the past 5 weeks. So I don't know who people are, in them or everybody. I don't know, whenever people say everybody says, I don't know who they are. But the Sosua I've been lit, and everybody who I've been around with, they've been having a great time. caught me off guard. I'm choked. Chief in the building, Chief Justice, Toastgate in the building. That's my dude right there. And shout out to Chief Justice. He will be here for Thanksgiving dinner. Yeah, 39th Street, one of my favorite spots. A Big Mama's, yes. And I just found out that Big Mama is still open. For some reason, somebody told me she was closed. Shout out to Big Mama. She's actually open. I thought someone ran up here and told me she was closed, but my guys were there yesterday. So yeah, shout out to Big Mama.
I'm on my way back down there to get that.
But it's, Travel, it makes no sense to change your money back over. You're coming back.
Yeah.
And thank you. Never go on anyone's opinion but your own, ABTV. You decide if it's lit or not. You enjoy. And yes, I got a whole bunch of stuff coming. Well, no, not a whole bunch of stuff. Super Bowl, we're doing the boat parties and maybe ATVs. I haven't decided yet. I got to see how many people I get for the ATV. You out of here? Oh, yeah. You good. That's the thing, people. A lot of people talk about Sosua, and most of them never been here or listen to somebody on YouTube. Listen to mongoloids and you know, mildly autistic people. So it is what it is. But we know this is Sosua we in. Now, someone's gonna say, all right, Greg, you showed me how to get to Sosua. You showed me how to change my money. You forced me to eat a flip-flop. You gave me the information, told me to get down to the beach. Now, what else do I do? How do I move? Tell me, people always say, show me that $69.99. All right. So one of my biggest things is, for you guys that travel, the leisure, the extra nightlife, the extracurricular activities, buying chicken, as I call it. Keep your head about you. And when I say that, keep your head about you, meaning don't lose your head for a pretty face in the waist. You understand, face and waist? Don't lose your head. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys get in situations down here, like some Taylor said, people say Sosua did because they fell in love, yeah. They lose their head because they fall in love and they just become overwhelmed. It could be overwhelming. It could definitely be overwhelming. But keep your head about you. There's tons of people you can talk to. You're never wrong with Sosua. Tons of people you can talk to. Some guys give good information, some guys give bad. It is what it is. But there's people you can talk to. But keep your head about you. And you've heard me say it a million times if you met me. Enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy yourself. Now, so when it comes to the extracurricular activities, I got 3 words for you. 3 words. 3 words. Here you go, Jay. Ask Rilla. You ready, Andy? I'll see you later, bro. Have a good one, man. Hit me up. Big shout to Andy, CJDR Properties. As a Sosua Dominican home doing this thing. Hopefully we're going to get a video of the first property soon.
Yes, coming soon. Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you, brother. You said Rello, let me get my train of thought. 3 words. 3 words when it comes to dealing with the extracurricular in Sosua. 3 words. Turn it up. Get your pen and your pad. Listen to these 3 words. I'm serious. Listen to these 3 words. And this kind of goes for anything in Sosua. Like if you're buying souvenirs and stuff like that. But just pay attention to these 3 words. Negotiate. 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 Then there's another word I'm going to give you, which is my advice. If you don't agree with the negotiations, if you are, whatever, excuse me, if you are, Aaron Judge from the New York Yankees, and you're negotiating your contract, or you're the GM negotiating Aaron Judge's contract, negotiating his pay, and he's giving a number you don't want to pay $400 million for 10 years. No, sorry, Aaron Judge. Either we come to a better agreement, or you can take your batting skills elsewhere. Take your ball skills somewhere else. I hope you follow me. So if negotiations don't work, if you use those 3 words and they don't work to your favor, my advice is the word no goes a long way. And that's with anything. The problem a lot of guys have, and ladies, I'm not going to leave you ladies out, hold on now. You want something so bad you're afraid to say no. I gotta have the new toy. I don't gotta have the new toy. I ain't got a PS5 yet. I'll wait. I'll wait till the price comes down. I'm cool. So someone's gonna say, but Greg, you got time, you live there. The PS5 still going up and down on the market, right? I'm gonna wait till it reaches my price. Can I get a PS5, please? Now it's my price. That's all. Because guess what? There's a whole lot of PS4s out there. Brand new. That's all I'm going to say. So Flip giving that Black Friday. We're giving that game, man. We needed it. Because I get to ask these questions a lot. Schools, what up? And yeah, do not discuss US dollars. Talk in pesos. Yeah. Daily fire. Yeah, no is no in any of again. No is no. You know what I mean? Yeah, Timo, I ain't got no PS5 yet. I'm waiting till the price go down. Problem is, some of y'all had to have that PS5. You paid triple for the PS5. I'm gonna pay regular price. I'm gonna wait. I'm sitting at home with my PS4 like, I didn't overpay. You did though. Now, we've gotten through all of that. Hopefully you're paying attention. So, let's use that for example. So you went to the store, you negotiated your PS5, you got the rate you wanted, you're happy, you go home, plug it in, put all your settings on, you play your PS5, you have a great time. PS5 start acting up. You follow me? You call customer service and say, hey, I bought this and shit ain't right. Customer service says, hey man, we don't know what to do. You make a threat, customer service says we're calling the police. I'm going to give you this one word of advice. One word of advice. And I'm going to say it the clearest way I could possibly tell you. If customer service starts acting up and threatens to call the police, there is no such thing as the customer service police. It doesn't exist in any country. I've never heard of customer service police. Hey, you, come in. What you doing with customer service? I'm just saying. Now, I'm not going to tell you to be rude to authority figures, but the guys in the white are politor. They're tourist police. The guys in the gray are national police, which are the Dominican police. National police cannot even talk to you unless they have a warrant for your arrest. So if you're in a hotel, don't come out your hotel. If you're in an Airbnb, don't come out your Airbnb. They're not your buddies. If you come out and they grab you up and take you to the jail, they're gonna make something up, but really nothing they can do to you. As long as you didn't put your hands on customer service, there's nothing they can do to you. I hope I'm making sense. This video was needed because a lot of guys have gotten a lot of shit, and I'd be like, it doesn't really exist. What you don't want is to invite police into your Airbnb or wherever you stay. That's what you don't want. If you've ever seen a situation at a hotel, if you've ever seen one, The police are at the door of the hotel, at the entrance. They cannot come in. So you can stand there and, hey, what's up? They say, hey, can you come out here? No, I like the weather in here. I can hear you though. Hello. I can hear you. What you say again? I didn't understand that.
Come out, my friend. Come out.
Come out. No, I can't.
Come out, my friend.
Say it again. What is that?
Come out.
Do not go out. Now, once you come out, they can grab you and make up whatever they want. I will give you 2 examples. So I had a friend of mine who's Haitian American, excuse me, and he had told me that he had an issue with customer service like 2 days prior. So we in the casino, we hanging out, real good friend of mine. And then I guess he went to smoke a cigarette. And so some girls ran outside and said, hey, your friend's outside with the police. I was like, what? So I get outside and it's allegedly customer service. I don't know who she is. And police. Now, whatever happened 2 days prior. And customer service is not trying to give a full refund. They actually want more. The cop is talking to them. I tap my man. I go, yo, everything good? I tell my man, so let's go inside. So the cop's like, wait a minute. I said, no, you wait a minute. He is an American. He's a tourist. There's nothing you can do to him. So the other cop goes, well, we have a problem. I said, tell her to go to the Fiscalia, which is court, file charges against him, and then you come back with the warrant. For now, we're going inside the club. He's a tourist. The guy looked at it and said, go to the Fiscalia. Now, I'm not telling you to say these things because you got to know what you're talking about, too. You don't want to take it for your man and he done slapped up customer service and now you're basing in jail. I'll tell you. Another situation was I left the casino one night, actually with some cop friends of mine, Americans, and cops saw us and pulled us over. Sorry I had a bad attitude. I was pissed that night about something. I don't know what it was.
You lost the money in the casino.
No, actually, it wasn't that. It was something else happened. And I jump out and I go, what's up? He's like, we want to see some paperwork. I was like, we're American. Leave us alone. Close the door. Said, pull off. My boy said, if you say go, I'm going. And we pulled off. Now, I'm not telling you to do these things, but understand, under no circumstances is any police supposed to bother you if you're a tourist. Under no circumstances. If they do not have a warrant for your arrest, if you have not hurt somebody, robbed somebody, touched somebody, they're not supposed to bother you. That goes for all police. Now, Plata is there to help you. So if you got a problem, I would call Plata. Say, hey, I got an issue. Leave it at that. But can it backfire? Yes, it backfired on a friend of mine because he was doing all this instead of just being like, hey, I got an issue, can you handle it? Now, what I will say, if customer service ever gives you this huge drama and police come and you feel it's going to be more drama, you can actually pay them, which it'll be less than you going to jail and all the drama you're going to see after that, to get rid of customer service. Let me go over these comments. Hopefully you're paying attention. He said, take a picture of an empty fridge. Well, Derek, the save the text thing has been going around. I don't even know if that's a real thing, if it really works. I'm not going to say yes or no. I'm just going to say there's no customer service police. So who am I saving a text for? Who's to tell me what I got to do with my money in my pocket? I'm just going to say that. Double A, what up? Let me shout to Joe. Let me see what he said. Flip Finger was crying last night when he announced that he would leave them in club due to racism towards Haitians. Who's the worst? I can't speak on his situation. I'm not sure what got worse. He's had a business down there for however long, and there's Haitians thriving in this town as well as in this country. I do know that they've been cracking down on people that are not paying for their visa. What's up, brother? Like I said, I can't speak on him. I'm just saying, if you don't have a visa, they've been cracking down on people without a visa. Ghost Life, as I said, you can change your Caribbean Express, or you can come to FlipFlop and change your money over. And DJ below, yeah, I think you can call Pilot Tour, but just don't let it backfire. He said, actually, customer service charged me a fee 1 year for using it. I'm going back. Oh, okay. Ricardo, we're going into the cooler weather now. It's not as hot. Elaine Thomas in the building. Shout out to Elaine. Yeah, we're going. It's cooler. It's cool. Excuse me. Thank you. I'll go for you. Hello. It's getting cool. It's cool now. It's not hot now. You know, year round it's about 70 something. Year round 70 something to 80. But this is kind of the coolest it's going to be for the year. Pretty much November, December, January, February, pretty cool. Not hot. So what about us, that chief? 100% you can find anything you want. I wouldn't deal with this. All right, let me get into that now. So we've worked out customer service and negotiations. We worked that out. Let's talk about vices. How to move into Sosua. Let's get to the part about vices. If you have a vice, whatever it is, like dominoes, you gamble, you like Merlot, you like to sniff people's butts, even I hope you don't like to do that, but it is a vice, right? I don't know, not for me though. Be wary of who you express your vice to. Be weary of who you share your vice with. If you have a vice, the chief, as ABTV so kindly put it, is garbage in this country unless you have a real connect. Thank you. I did one more thing. Merlot with anthropology. So don't listen to one of the homies with busted up Adidas talking about, I got you, son. He gonna bring you some shit they just mowed the lawn about. There's people out here that got the good stuff. You gotta find them, deal with them. But if you deal with the lawnmower scraps, thank you. You're gonna get lawnmower scraps. All right? So if you drink, maintain your liquor. Now, if you drink with me, that's almost impossible. But, and we ain't over there giggling. But maintain yourself. Or don't be afraid to go home alone if you're too drunk. Just don't get too pissy drunk. And I'll tell you something that I've said it before. Most stories I hear about drama and problems involve alcohol, cocaine, and weed. Hands down. Those are the stories that usually someone will be like, oh man, they robbed me, son. You want to tell me the other side of the story? And when I find out the other side of the story, I'll be like, well, hey homie, you left out the part where you were sniffing cocaine off her breast. And shit went left. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, so that's when people tell me stories, I'll be like, what's the other side of it? There's always two sides.
They don't give them no right to rob me.
Yeah, you shouldn't have robbed me. Well, I don't know what happened in between your cocaine high that happened, so I don't know what's going on. So always remember, if you have vices, be wary of your vices, maintain your vices, don't let everybody know your vices, okay? What else? So we talked about customer service, talked about vices. All right, now, I'm gonna throw this out here as an extra tip. All right, hold on, P-Man, I love when he comments. I think your expectations of how good this PS5 actually is. I would suggest some trial before taking out the box and plugging it in. The issue will be reduced if you know how to operate it. 100%. If you take the time to study the operation system of the PS5 before you take it out the box, the signs are there. You got the Sega Genesis? I don't know where Sockgate came from. Shout to Sockgate. That's a new thing. I just heard about that last night. If you have your own sock, do your thing. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I love my socks. Don't get grinded, yeah. Yeah, Booger Street, there's no well. Yeah, don't get grinded. Don't wind up in a Dominican prison for 40 years because you had a little bit of the smoky smoke. Now, I'll add this in as a tidbit. And if there's anything I'm missing, let me know. I'll touch on it. I think there's two more things I'm supposed to touch on, but it slipped my mind. Now, mira, es caliente. Let's get this. What's that? Oh, fucking Nick. Where's yours at? Mira, the Merlot's caliente. Jesus Christ. I've been needing a lemon with that. Shout out my man Nick. I need 2 shots. So give me a second. Let me get to the extra. This is tequila. How you doing, Murdoch? I'm good, baby. Fuck my wife. Sorry. Now here's the tip. This is free. Free. There's 2 tips. 2 tips. If you drive, make sure you have insurance. If you get into an accident, God forbid, unfortunately, this is not a gringo thing. So the stuff you heard about, oh, it's a gringo thing, they arrest you, this and that. No, it's not. They do it to Dominicans too. If the person is hospitalized or needs medical care, they will detain you, if it's at night, until the morning to get your passport and information. It's a normal thing. Dominicans got to deal with it too. For Dominicans, they just take their ID and say, we'll come see you in the morning. If the person is just a minor accident, they take the information and you go all the way. One thing I would do, whether it's a bad accident or minor accident, is before the cops even get there, try to do it before any cops even call. Hey, how much is that going to cost? There you go. If the person might need to be hospitalized, I'd talk to them. Like I said, it works sometimes, it doesn't work. I'm not going to lie to you. You got to know how to talk. I'd be like, hey, are you okay? They call the ambulance. Take my number, take 10,000 pesos. I'll see you later. Call me if you need more money. But basically, you're working out a deal with them saying, I'm going to give you this if you need more money, but I got to go. All right? You never really want to be part of that situation where you're caught up in all that paperwork and it goes to court. It's a lot of shit. So if possible, try to work it out then. It does backfire sometimes because some people only see green and they're like, no. Some people will say, hey, I'll take this. Hey, it's only going to cost me X amount of dollars to fix. Thank you, bro. I got it. You know what I mean? So that can work out. If you get held, call your insurance company. Let them deal with it. Because you should have insurance for every car you drive. Let them deal with it and go from there. Second, in any situation, good or bad. And when I say good, meaning maybe you really didn't do nothing. Bad meaning you did something. Have a good one, fellas. You did something, right? If you get locked up for any reason at all, I'm not going to tell you to rob police because that's against the law. So I'm not going to tell you to offer anybody that's arresting you at that moment any type of money because it's against the law. So I'm not going to tell you that. I'm not going to tell you, like, if you get in the car and say, hey, can I slide you something? I'm not going to tell you, don't do that. That's against the law. But if you make it to the jail, the actual jail, wait for a lawyer. Whether it be a lawyer someone recommends or one of those dirt bags the ambulance chase around the cell. Now, I wouldn't deal with the ambulance chasers, but sometimes one of them can actually help you. If you have someone that has a lawyer for you that can help you out, use that person's lawyer, no matter how long it takes. Because I call them the ambulance chasers. They're there to get as much money out of you as they possibly can. And usually they're working with whoever to get more money out of you. So, I'll say it again. If you get arrested for any reason, good or bad, do not try to bribe the police arresting you at that very moment because it is against the law. So you don't want to be in that situation where you're bribing them and they go, hey, did you bribe me? I'm going to write this down in their big iPad that they probably don't have, okay? So do not do that. It's against the law. If you happen to make it to the precinct, get a lawyer, no matter what it is, good or bad. Unless someone comes back and says, hey, I can help you out. I don't know, all right? So I always say get a lawyer because especially a trusted lawyer, they'll save you from losing extra money. And believe it or not, thank you, brother. Lemon, por favor. Thank you, brother. ¿Qué es eso? I'm losing my train of thought in the shop. Don't forget, it's my birthday weekend. ¿Qué es eso? Thank you, bro.
Oh, it's your birthday?
Well, Friday's my birthday, but you know we start early.
Oh, okay.
Friday. Oh, I'm ready. I got a line planned and everything Friday. I can imagine what Friday's gonna look like. Thank you, bro. It's always better when I got that lemon in there. Let me catch you in these comments. So those are the things, extra tips I can give you. Like I said, put in the comment section right now if I missed anything, and I'll go into that as far as how to move in Sosua. Reggie BX, yes, the toy drives in January 6th. It's Three Kings Day. That's when I get the toys out. I'll be starting at 2 schools. One of the Haitian schools, shout out to Daryl. One of the Haitian schools, and then another Dominican school in the Campo. I'll be going all the way up the mountain to start, and then working my way down for all the kids in the mountain. Then I'll be going to all the neighborhoods and the barrios and stuff after that. But this year I'm doing it differently. I'm going, and actually, I'm sorry, school's gonna be out, but we're telling the kids to come in to get their toys. So we're gonna start at the Haitian school in Puerto, well, right outside, excuse me, not Puerto. Then going to the countryside, all the way up the mountain, and we're coming our way down the mountain giving toys to all those kids that live out there. So yes, January 6th is when we do it. No, it was just tequila. It just caught me by surprise. Yeah, Fred, see, that was tequila. Got me off guard. I will be doing a live for my birthday, so stay tuned. You should never offer to my people both. It is, believe it or not. Now, someone may debate this, but I'm telling you this from actual fact. It is actually against the law in this country for police to harass tourists. It's actually a law. Like, police cannot bother tourists. It's actually a law. And it is against the law if anybody asks for money. Well, DJ Loco, I mean, I'm past my tourist limit. I was told this program to get extra time. I don't care about that. I'm driving until they tell me I can't drive. Who knows when that's going to be. They may watch this video and say, come up here tomorrow. You can't drive, motherfucker. I just paid my registration for my car for the next year. Bite me. I don't care. I want to give a big shout out to my man Lance. His birthday tomorrow. Yes, sir. That's why we said we starting early. Well, ABTV, if you, all I'm saying is if you do rent a car, be careful. All right, here's what I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you the be careful of Colombia. Be careful. Permiso. Mira. Yo tengo verde, negro, blanco. What's going on there?
Ella no tiene verde.
Busca uno. I don't recommend driving your first time, but if you do, some guys want to. Just be careful. And I'm excited. I'm going to give you the Colombia, be careful. I ain't telling you not to drive. Be careful. It can be very dangerous. There's certain parts, especially where I live at, there's certain parts where you'll see a sign that says cow crossing, and then you'll see 5 fucking cows right about to cross the road. No bullshit. And it can be dangerous, especially at night. A lot of accidents. This is one of the most dangerous countries in the world, driving. And I'll tell you why. It's not because of how they drive. It's because at nighttime, a lot of cars and motos don't have lights. I'm serious. It's #1 in the world for danger of driving because at nighttime,
This is Zimbabwe.
motos have no light. You'll be driving and you'll be up on top of a truck and not even realize because it's pitch black outside and he's got no lights. You'll roll up and you switch your lanes and you didn't realize there's a moto concho with no headlight, no tail light, and you don't see him and you kill him. I'll never forget my ex-fiance, she lived in La Union, so I had to go home. She called the moto, and I'm about to jump the moto. She said, wait. And she went in the front, went in the back. I'm like, What the fuck are you doing, an inspection? She's like, I gotta make sure he have lights. I didn't realize this. She was making sure I was gonna be okay because there's a lot of motos that drive without lights. I was behind a truck the other night. I swear to God, if my man did say, yo, is that a truck? I wouldn't have saw the motherfucker. No reflectors, no lights, no nothing. I was like this. Is that a UFO or a truck? What is that? And I said, oh shit, it's a truck. So, believe it or not, because of the nighttime accidents is why this is number one. A lot of people out here driving with no lights. So just be careful on that, all right? I'm used to it. I drive with Jesus, so I'm like, whatever happens, I swear to God I do. When the sun is blinding me, I'll just be like, all right, Jesus, take the wheel. When I can't see at night, I'll be like, take the wheel. Don't do that. I just said I do. At 7 in the morning, when I'm coming this way, the sun is directly in, and it's in between the visor, so when you go straight in your eye, you be like this. It's coming on an angle. I'd be like, all right, Jesus, I can't see. Let your light shine on me. I'd be like this. And then when you get through it and the trees come back, you're still blinded because the color, the light, the hit the color. Grey Goose. Hey, mira, tú muy lindo hoy. Close to Paradiselyfe. Coño. So yeah, I'll let Jesus take the wheel. Mr. Rich Dude, what's good? Yeah, and listen, all right, time out. I'm gonna give a big shout to my homie. He actually has a shirt that says Cana. If you ain't happy with the customer service, just be like, just do this. No habla español, pero. And just walk away. Some guys got no problem being called GBG. Just every time thank you. Every time a chick says Diablo or what's that word? What is that word? Mafioso or Tigre, just tap your elbow. They know what it means. Facts, Ricardo. Lots of sides of the story. That's why I said a lot of guys will call me. All right, so I get called. My phone's always going off, and I always try to answer. Well, excuse me. Don't call me. Text me. That's the easy way to reach me. Did I just get two? All right, let me finish my train of thought before these guys with two shots in me. All right. Yeah, don't call me, text me. If it's not a way you can text it, make it text it. If it's an emergency, call 911. How about that? So, there's always I get my phone goes off all the time with different stories, and I'm gonna tell you right now, after over 15 years of being here and hearing and seeing all these stories for myself, like it ain't just people telling me stories. There's not a story I haven't heard here already. So there's nothing you've gone through, I haven't heard already. So when someone goes, hey Greg, my homie got into a problem, he's over there in New Garden, this and that, I'll go, all right, so what happened? Well, the girl, this and that, customer service didn't come through. Time out. What's the other side? Don't just tell me what your man told you. Don't just tell me your man's in the hoop scowl. That's jail. He's in the hoop scowl over there singing old Negro spirituals, trying to get out of jail. What else happened? He told me the truth. That's my man. I call up the jail, and they tell me he was walking around smoking weed, playing the trumpet. Well, there you go. Don't play the trumpet in public. Nah, it's a lie. Don't smoke weed in public. Hello. There's always another side. My mind, no problem. Here, pull up. I got you. And by the way, I always say this. My change guy works every day except Saturday. So you can get changed every single day except. What's this? He's indulged in getting me fucked. People are just at the bar trying to get me fucked up. Appreciate you, baby. No. Is this all Grey Goose?
Yeah, that's what I ordered.
Oh, so you know what? That won't buy something on yellow. I'll just drink it in a shot, in a drink.
Sip it. Put it
I'll sip it, yeah, it's all good. Rose, I suggest keeping a copy of your passport. Yeah. Un hielo. Hace todo eso adentro, por favor. So look, I keep my old passport, my first passport. This is my ID. I keep this on me at all times. But I also have a copy of my new passport inside. Just in case someone really wants to get nitty gritty with me and say, that's not your passport, even though they don't know. But in my opinion, always keep a copy. If you only have one passport, leave your passport wherever you're staying at. Thank you guys. Dame give me a straw. I'll put this to the side. Leave your passport wherever you're staying at. Gentlemen, thank you. Thank you very much. Shout out to my guy. So now I got my red cup. I couldn't do 3 shots in a row. I'm gonna just tell you. Grey Goose, man. Fuck it. I put my wine up.
Put the wine up.
So I believe in keeping a copy of your passport with you at all times. This way you have ID. I keep my old one. Okay, it's my first passport. Tatted up. But I don't believe in carrying your passport on you. It may slip out your pocket. You may get pickpocketed. You don't really want to be careful with that.
And we basically get it for him.
J Mo, shout out J Mo. No TLI situation is serious. Is this yours? No, I just want to move it out the way. P-Man, I actually looked into an international driver's license. America's acting crazy with the shit, so I gotta figure that out. Trevor Lewis, shout out to you. Yes, you can, brother. I got the double X's. Yes, you can. If you're not coming to Sosua, you can go on the website. Go on the website. I got two merch stores on there. Alpha One, which is Doc, and then our merch store, Teespring. If you're not coming, hey, what's up? If you're not coming to Sosua, you can go on the merch stores and get a 2X shirt. I think we go up to 5X. I just started going up to 6X at the bar. Yeah, and only carry your passport if you got to go get money or you're going to get the chip, like I told you earlier. You actually need the physical passport. Other than that, carry a copy. Unless you're going to Western Union or Caribbean to get money for yourself, you do not need your passport. When you go get your chip, you need your physical passport. Okay, so I personally would not carry my passport on me, but unless I'm doing something, some business. But keep a copy, get a copy. And some of you guys could you can go to the States and do it. They do it here in DR too. Get the copy and get it shrunk, so it's a card size. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They do it here in Sosua for like $8. They copy your passport and shrink it down to a little card. Yeah. You can carry that on you. But I would only carry I would only carry a copy. P-Man said I won't get on the motor without me. And then Mamba just said it. If you do lose your passport here, that is a whole nother issue you gotta fucking deal with in South America. That's why I say do not carry it on. You can get another one, but it's just a hassle. You know what I'm saying? It's just a big hassle. Take love in the building. What's good, brother? No, Elvis, I did not meet him. Well, excuse me. I saw his video. I don't know if I met him or not. I don't believe I met him. But I did see his stuff. Jose, appreciate you guys. Dun, what's good with you? Lamar, appreciate you, baby. Yeah, you can't, you gotta, that's what I said. When it comes to your passport, think about this. You don't bring your passport when you're back home in the hood, right? You're going to play a game of pick up basketball, you ain't got your passport with you, right? Otherwise, you can't fly if you lose it. So you got to keep that mindset. I only need, when I was back living in America, I only needed my passport when I was traveling. So when you're traveling, think about that. I only need my passport to get my ass back home. So you want to take care of that. Because I can tell you right now, if you ain't got $1 to your motherfucking name, but you got a flight and a passport, you going home. Make sense? So you got to use that mindset. Keep your passport away until it's time for you to travel, unless you're doing some business, banking, Western Union, Caribbean Express, getting a chip. That's it. Other than that, keep that motherfucker locked away only so you can get on that plane. Because I guarantee you, ain't nan motherfucking airline ever say, you got some more money on you? They said, you got your passport? Bye. So as long as you got a passport, you ain't got no money, you get on that plane, go home. Jackson Jeter, what up? I don't have the passport card. I'm gonna put that in next time I do the passport card. Ghost Life, every hotel is safe. It's up to your specs and what you like. It's hard for me to recommend Airbnbs. It's hard for me to recommend villas. It's about what you like. I don't know what you like. You know what I'm saying? My sister went through 17 villas before she found a villa she liked. I'm serious, I swear to God. But she's bad and bougie, so it is what it is. But, matter of fact, funny story. It was the 4th villa, and she came back to it. And I was like, motherfucker, I showed you this villa. But so, you know, it's all about what you like. I'm very simple. I'm comfortable with my basic amenities. So it's up to you. You gotta go, you know, I would go rent a spot. Like a lot of guys do that. They stay at one spot for 5 days, then they look around, see what else is available. But it's hard for me to tell you where to stay because I don't know what you like. You know what I'm saying? You may want the freezing is cold and it's AC that gives you the fucking flu when you leave in the morning. I don't know. Everybody wants something different. You know what I'm saying? Terraland is cool. I stayed at Terraland 3 times. I did it with my boys. I really want to stay there. Yeah, it's a different number, but it's still an ID. So remember, if you got the passport card, it's still a form of ID. CME also said, when I go to DR, I never really hang out at night. It's always daytime activities. Well, all right. So a lot of my guys went to Oro this week, and we may pop in Oro. I don't know. Been out of the weekend goes. Oro's very nice. It's right by the airport. It's mainly a local Dominican spot, but you ain't got to go all the way to Puerto Plata. You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. I said airport, yeah. And literally right outside of the POP airport. Nice spot owned by a young Dominican brother. I met him when he first opened up. I like it. It's cool. Gets a little crowded. You gotta get a little early. But you get a lot of local Dominicans that been working, got off of work, changed their clothes, came to the party. Casino still lit. I mean, Jesus Christ, I was there the other night, had a great time. If you want to go to Puerto, you know I love Puerto Plata. I love hanging out there at nighttime, which I will be doing. Which I will be doing this weekend as well. But as far as the nightlife in Sosua, you know, we bar hop everywhere, and then we go to the casino. For me, honestly, I love the bar hopping, which is something I've always done all my years in Sosua, just bar hopping, because it's fun. You meet different people, see different people. You know what I'm saying? Even the workers at all the different bars, you get to talk to them, meet different workers, and you know, it's cool. You know, that's actually how I know so many workers everywhere I go, because I'm always at the bars. So another thing with Sosua, bar hopping is fun as fuck. And then, you know, at the end of the night, you gotta go to the casino. So that's where you end your night at. That's where you end your night at. Even though somebody at the bar didn't see the casino, but it's okay. It's okay. He had a good time in Rumba. He had a good time in FlipFlop and Rumba.
I was here all day.
Somebody never saw the casino. Do not sit. Hold on. Do not sit at this bar and drink with me and then complain the next day. Do not do that. And I'm talking to you and everybody else. Dude be like, how do you do it, Greg? You didn't. I was going home. I was going home to my bed. You was like, let's get another one. And look, what I say? Mama Liz ain't raised no quitter. I ain't gonna stop. If you say, you be like, okay. But don't get mad when I say, let's go, fellas. We going out. They be like, no, I was just buying you a drink. No, nigga, we going. And I don't like say, we going out. That's when I start being aggressive. We going to the club. Dude be like, I didn't want to go to the club. I want. So don't start nothing, won't be nothing. All right.
Yeah, he put me in a cab though. Got me home.
I got you home. You got home. You got home. Well, Casa Linda cool. Everybody don't like Casa Linda, but it's cool. You know. But that's why I said, Ricardo, it's your preference. Some guys like Hispaniola residential more. It's a walking distance right here. All the villas are different. A lot of guys own their villa. I stayed in a villa by an artist. He had all his artwork everywhere. Beautiful villa. Upstairs, downstairs. I stayed in another villa. It was a model chick from Europe. She had a dope villa, probably one of the second dopest villas in all of Hispaniola. So everybody got their preference, bro. Sosua Ocean Village. Everybody got a preference.
I'm part of the Casalinda boys.
Now, Casalinda really cool. But I'll tell you a funny story. Like, so I had been coming here 3 years, and I kept. I swear to God. Now look, I freestyle and I lie a lot. Not lie, but like not tell the whole truth. So like, let's say it's lying definitely, but not lying. Say we all kicking it, right? And so he like, yo, I'm staying in this dope villa in Casalinda. And you like, yeah, I'm staying in Casalinda too. And I'll be like, oh shit, that's dope. So I didn't lie, but I'm like, yeah. I had no idea what a villa was for 3 years. I didn't know what the fuck a villa was. I didn't even know there was a whole nother area outside of Sosua. Because I had a car and I was just driving in a circle. Only time I saw the highway when I was going back to the gas station. So for 3 years, I didn't know nothing about this. Nothing about Sosua Ocean Village, Hispaniola. So dudes are like, I'm at the villa. I'm like, oh, you got a pool. Meanwhile, I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. So I'm just like, yeah, that's dope.
Casalinda's first.
They're like, you ever been to Casalinda? I'll be like this. I'll be like, yeah, Casalinda dope. I don't know what the fuck going on. What is Casalinda? It wasn't until one of my mans took me to his villa and I was like, oh shit, this is what everybody be talking about. Because I be, I'm not the smartest motherfucker in the room, but I try to make sure nobody thinks I'm the dumbest. And I'll be like, yeah. I'll tell you how my whole career started throwing parties. They was like, you know how to throw parties? I was like, yeah. Music, food, liquor. I'm your Huckleberry, let's go. Parties. Didn't know what the fuck I was doing. But it worked, right? But nah, so I had no idea what a villa was for 3 years. We be at the bar talking, people like, yo, I'm in this dope villa numbers. Now I know all the numbers. But before I was like, for real? That's the hood. You be like, for real? For real? No, you don't know what the fuck they talking about. For real? Word? Valeria's cool. I have not stayed in Anton Reef. I heard they cool. Sosua Inn, everybody loves it. Shout to Kev. Everybody loves Sosua Inn. Hey, yo, what's up, baby?
Now everything's
Well, Ricardo, sometimes that's the specific villa, and that's the maintenance from the owners and the place. So don't give it a whole knock for your only time. If it was happening again and again, that's different. It all depends. Nah, I don't leave. Hold on, Jackson G. Time out. We're going to talk about this right now. And I'm sorry to cut you off. I don't leave nobody. I have a safety mechanism in my brain that when I'm at a certain point of alcohol, nothing good happens with Greg, alcohol, and 12 a.m. I'll be out till 4 in the morning. But once that switch clicks, safety. I go home. I don't remember how I got home. I don't know how I got home, but I'm home. But I said, Jesus, take the wheel. I think me and the cow had a conversation one night, like, please don't hit my car, cow. And I drove by him. I swear to God, I think so. But I don't leave nobody. I just get to a point, and my safety is very important, and I go home. And safety meaning not just driving, safety meaning my health. I don't want to argue with nobody. I don't want an altercation. I'm a peaceful person. I don't want an altercation. Stuff like that. I just keep my safety. Hey, Young Jay, I better see you for my birthday. You already know that. Travel guards, listen, drinking with me is a good investment because your money's well spent.
You're gonna have fun.
Your money will not be wasted if you drink with me. KB said, I didn't see anything but Brian's MrFlipFlop. 40, you know I love you, baby. Hey, I tell everybody, if you drink with me, bring a lunch. We're gonna be out for a while. Yeah, you do, Jay. You do rum. I don't like rum no more. TF, like I said, I give a big shout to Hispaniola Villas. I like their villas as well.
Come on, dog. We saw it earlier today.
What is this?
Oops, man.
I cannot pour it in my cup.
Nah, dog.
They all want my shots. I want to pour it in my cup.
Nah, dog. We started earlier, man. Shots, man. There we go.
I'm a chase my shot of goose with goose. That's why none of y'all want to drink with me. I swear to God. Fit Travel, what's up, baby? Fit Travel, hit me up. Someone post my email, please, or hit me on my Instagram. Either one. If one of my moms could post my email on my Instagram, shout out to you. Hit me up on the email on Instagram. Angry Bus Driver in the building. Well, dirty workers, like I said, it's all about preference. I got guys that only stay in Playa Laguna. You know. Hey, what's up? It's really the preference. That's what I said. It's preference. Some guys want a penthouse. Some guys want a condo. Some guys want an apartment. Some guys want a complete villa. Some guys want multiple level villas. It really. That's why I said I can't tell you. You kind of gotta go experience it for yourself and see what you. Now, if you don't mind me, what do you have?
What's that?
You're in the villa. What do you have?
3-bedroom, go ahead.
It's just you and West.
Just me and West. Yeah.
So you got a 3-bedroom. So
Yes.
have you stayed in that same villa before?
Yes.
So you like that villa?
I like that villa,
See,
yeah.
some guys like what they like, but you gotta. Now, how long did it take you to find that villa?
Probably like my fourth trip.
But you know that's the villa you want.
Me and Wes, we would come, we would do 2 bedrooms, and I was like, man, this shit too small. So I'd be looking at some 3 bedrooms. And we go do that.
It takes some time to find what you want.
What you want, yeah.
I'll give you ideas of where to go, but we're not the same person. I'm very simple. And matter of fact, the villa my sister decided on was dope as,
Yeah.
but I thought it was too big. The bedroom was like my whole apartment. I was like, this shit is dope, but chill. I spent most of my time in the living room playing with my daughter and my niece. Because I was like, this whole villa's too fucking big.
They want to get lost.
That shit was big as hell.
Me and Wes switched tomorrow because the place we at now.
Where you going
So I'm still in Casa Linda. We got 5-bedroom joint.
Now he got 5. Pool party in his crib. Nah. Hey, what's up, Steve-O in the building? Mauricio, what up? Donzel Action Jackson in the building. What up, baby? No, I actually heard Victoria House is closed. I don't see nobody else. They got the cones blocking the whole thing. It's for sale, you know, so 60 million, you can class codes in Victoria House and the casino. Air Force One, shout out to you, I gotta talk to you. If it's the Air Force One, I know. Infinity Blue is dope. They just give certain rules sometimes, so you gotta be careful before you book there. Some guys have problems, some guys don't. Jeter, I left. Hold on, I'm gonna say this. So Jackson Jeter said, one night I left him. Time out. So allow me to tell everybody the night I left Jackson Jeter. The night I left Jackson is a whole. I should make a whole YouTube video about this. The night I left Jackson Jeter, we was at FlipFlop. Well, I was. He had left earlier. Drinking all the way to 10 p.m. Then we went to Rumba. Drinking all the way to 12:30. Then I went to casino, had no VIP, I'm in the corner. Jeter pulls up with the homies. Jeter buys, I think it was four of us, me, him and his 2 homies. He buys 4 drinks every 15 minutes. After all night of drinking. And after about the 14th, 15th minute, I left. So when Jackson Jeter, and then I was back here at 8 o'clock in the morning. When Jackson Jeter was home talking about, I'm blaming you for everything. So everybody shot Jackson Jeter talking about he drinking with me and talking about I left him. After the 15th, I'm sorry, was it the 14th, 15 minute? Which I thought I was gonna die because the drinks kept flowing. He's like, come on, son. Let's go, son. The next day, who didn't wake up? I woke up. Like I said, Sosua Inn is cool. New Garden, Steve-O lives in New Garden. I tell guys, you get New Garden, make sure you find out where Steve-O at. He always gonna be there. Playa Alicia, unless it's the condos, I don't know about the hotel. I don't know if I've been there lately, so I can't speak on it. Yeah, Agua Dulce's dope, but all the way up. Well, Ken, you said you find your favorite villa. Believe it or not, that happens. They only do Airbnb. They only do Airbnb now. Casa Linda only does Airbnb. No, you can do both. You can go through the owner, the office, and Airbnb. Casa Linda had a thing because the owners were complaining. I'll tell you guys this, because they felt that they weren't getting all the money from the rentals, and the places weren't being cleaned properly. So the owners were beefing. Casa Linda said, Airbnb your shit. We ain't fucking with you. And what happened was, it was a lot like, I'm not gonna go on nobody's side, but there were certain owners I know personally that were like, I'm out $2,000-$3,000, and I saw it rented, and then I had to give a refund to so and so off of a dirty crib or something like that. But Casa Linda said it wasn't rented. You know what I'm saying? So there was a lot of drama going on. So now with Casa Linda, you only could do Airbnb, unless you got a management agency and they do Airbnb for you. I thought that was John. Yeah, if I said John, I got to holler at you. That's my guy. Yeah, Air Force One. I thought it was you. I wanted to make sure. Shout out to you, baby. And thank you very much for the early birthday.
I opened the Airbnb account.
Donzel, I'm sorry, Action Jackson. I don't do this shit for fun. I don't do this shit for play.
Where that is.
The hotel behind Bailey's is a Sosua Inn. Shout to Kev. If you saw DR Cribs, the big party villa, that's Sosua Inn. That's the villa. Yeah, a lot of guys like Sosua Inn, bro. Matter of fact, let's take a survey. So we got Casa Linda. Don't say it. What are you saying?
That's where I'm at.
Sosua Inn. Steve-O lives in New Garden. What are you saying, there, brother? Villa or Sosua? Casa Linda? Hispaniola? Are you a what? I know where you are. Okay, you up. Yeah, okay, I know where you at. So we got Casa Linda. Don't say the name. Sosua Inn, New Garden, White Hill Residential. Now, White Hill is pretty new. I won't give them a huge shout out yet until I know some guys will stay there. But I heard it looks like a dope spot. It's going up. Oh, yeah.
Like by the airport?
Oh, no, over here.
Oh, over here. Oh, okay.
I ain't gonna give them to it pro. Right?
Yeah.
They didn't pay me. But yeah, there's a lot. Believe it or not, you got condos up that road, bro. I'm talking about. I saw this one condo from down where I used to live. I sat there and said, I didn't know who the owner was. I found out later. I said, how much money is condo? Because it's my location in Sosua. Dude was like 180. But it's 2-bedroom, 1 bathroom. As you guys know, I gotta have 2 bathrooms. I'm bad and bougie now. No one can use my bathroom. So I'm sorry. I'm literally gonna be limited to the places I live because I need 2 bathrooms. Action Jackson, definitely pull up. So Whitehall saying, my mom was saying Whitehall's nice, but the cribs are small.
Oh, they're small.
I said it depends. It depends, you know. He knows because my homie Keith's all over the suit. And like I said, big shout to Keith. My first birthday present of my birthday. Thank you very much. So, I'm sorry. Let's talk about it now. I gave you guys how to move in the sewer. If I missed something, make a comment. I'll do it now. So, every birthday, I bless somebody. I give a gift for my birthday. I have a problem right now. I have not narrowed down who I'm gonna bless. So I believe I'm gonna have to bless 2 families this year because both are in circumstances that I want to help both. And I said, you know what? I woke up yesterday. I said, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna bless both families. So I won't do the video because it'll be early in the morning. But I told them. Well, I sent a message to them. I need pictures and videos when you guys go shopping because I can't take them shopping, unfortunately. You know, we got the stuff going on this weekend. Remember, my birthday falls on Friday, so we're partying all weekend. But what I'm gonna do is, if I can send somebody here, but if not, probably not. They're gonna get the money. I said, 2 families are going shopping on me on Friday. In the streets with Keith in the building. Well, is he in the streets? Because he's actually in the streets right now. So he's just Keith. He's just Keith. He's just Keith. Shout out to Keith with this record. I need to get that on my mind. But Friday morning, I'm sending 2 families shopping, food shopping. I believe one needs a mattress, so she's going food shopping and buy a mattress. Every birthday I bless somebody, and that's just, you guys bless me, I bless somebody else. So every donation, everything that happens, I'm always putting it back in. But also, it makes me feel good to know that I gave a present for my birthday. So this Friday, I'm gonna be busy getting ready for boats and hoes. Sorry, time out. That's not what it's gonna be. Let that slip. But I'm gonna bless 2 families early in the morning. And that's just what we do, man. That's just what we do. One is a Haitian family, one's a Dominican family. The Haitian family is very close to my heart because they're actually in one of the Haitian schools that we sponsor, excuse me. I always say we because any money I get always goes to these things we do. And then one's a Dominican family. They've had some issues. I'm trying to help them out. So stay tuned for that. I just told them to give me pictures and stuff, whatever they do, just because I'm gonna be busy. So, but I'm gonna bless them as we do every birthday. I bless somebody. This year it's gonna be enough. I believe last year was two families too. I believe so. Yeah. So now this year's gonna be 2 families too. You know what it is? Because how can I decide who needs it more? Here's how I work my process. I'll start with 15 people. No, because I try to help as many people as I can. But I'm talking about that like for my birthday though. I narrow it down to 5. But it's always got to go to 1. But I can never, I think if you guys go look at my last year video, I believe I did, if I can remember, I believe I did 2 last year too. I can never narrow it down to 1. So I take the 2. Because how do I put one above the other? How do I do that? At least with the last 2, I can say those 2 needed it more than everyone else.
I'd have been like trying 15 of them.
I tried my best. But how can I narrow down to one family? At least if I say 2, those 2 really need it. Cool. I'm good with that. 2 out of 15 ain't bad. Besides, remember, we're doing the toy drive. I'm actually, believe it or not, what is that? 24th? The 24th of December is kind of like their family day. So what I'm gonna do is, I haven't decided how I'm gonna do it, so don't quote me on this yet. I'm gonna get 2 roasted pigs and take them to 2 campos, and just. Some of the families, it's a big deal, 24th. Some of the families who ain't got enough dinner, because they always put their resources together and just make sure. Maybe I'll give a pig per town. Yeah, like a pig per town, and then they eat. You know what I'm saying? Everybody make sure they get food. So we're gonna do that too. But right now for my birthday, I think I did it last year too. If you go back and look, I think I did 2 families last year. 2 families this shot. I can't put no one above the other, so. We're gonna do it again this year. Bless those less fortunate, and then we're gonna party. Like here's what I'm gonna say right now. I want to bless them families early in the morning, Because there's a whole lot of fuckery after that. I'm gonna be too busy.
You get your salvation in
Yeah,
first.
get my shit out of the way.
Get your salvation in the morning. That way the rest of the day.
Yo, look, I used to say this back in the day. I swear to God, I said this back in the day. I always did good deeds. I just can't help myself. I'd be like, I did my good deed for the year. I used to joke back in the day when I was a kid. I'd be like, I give somebody some money, buy some food. I'd be like, did my good deed for the year. Thank you, Jesus.
Just hedging your bets, just in case. You're a good man, nigga.
Your sister-in-law got money if you her brother-in-law, Jackson Jeter. She don't need no help. Mr. Quiet Storm, what up with you, baby? South Miami in the building. Someone post can one of my admins please post my Cash App? You can send down, but like I said, if you want to bring toys down, bring toys down. I prefer toys so no one could ever say where the money's going. But you guys know I show the receipts, I show me shopping, tons of toys. So we try to make it happen. But someone post my Cash App, please. Oh, Rob, what's good with you? Marcel, definitely a pleasure. You already know. Well, DJ Belogo, you know what? I'm going to tell you something. Karma is everything. But also, when I grew up, there were people helping my neighborhood. And you know, my mother doesn't talk about this much, and she's heard me say it on here before. I'll never forget, my mother made us go to a soup kitchen. I'm about 12 years old, 11 years old, whatever it was. I'm like, why I gotta make this stupid soup kitchen? I want to go eat some food with the family. And she's like, because we're feeding people who ain't got no food to eat. And I'll never forget that first time of me putting, I'm at the, the line, I forgot what they call that, the food line. And we just pouring food in the trays and turkey and gravy and everything. And how those people looked at me. I'm a kid. I might have been even younger than 11, I don't remember. But I'm a kid. And those grown people were looking at me like, thank you. That was their meal for the day, and they appreciated every moment. There were families in there, there were kids, everything. There were kids younger than me, my age and older. And, it always meant something to me to give back. And, believe it or not, it's not about financial gain. It's not about all the bad I've done trying to make right. What it's about is doing the right thing, doing a good thing. Because guess what? If one of y'all ever see one of my kids outside without food, I hope y'all give him a plate. Y'all see one of my family members outside without food, I hope y'all give him a plate. So that's what we are. Okay? So for me, it's just good deeds bring good deeds. All right? Thank you, bro. That's my Cash App right there. Oh no, Mr. Quiet Song. No, I'm. And look, I post a picture. Matter of fact, I'm gonna post a Throwback Thursday in 2 weeks. I post a picture every year of all the toys. It's always a different room and tons of toys on the bed. So, matter of fact, Mom's is leaving in December. I'll make sure her bed is covered with toys. So you guys see a different background all the time and tons of toys. And all those toys are given out. Actually, believe it or not, it's funny? The reason I kind of start December 1st is because I buy my toys for my kids now. And then what I do is, and it sounds weird, but here's what I do. I'll get my kids toys now, right? And my kids won't get their toys till January 8th. They'll know, like, I brought one of my kids with me one time with my toy drop. He's like, Daddy, the toys. No, he's like, the toys. One of my sons walked in the room, he was like, oh, I got some. That ain't yours. But one time I was dropping them off and he saw the toys. He was like, Daddy, why are you giving the toys away? He's like, toys. I was like, that's not for you. So he don't get his toys in January 8th. None of them. January 8th they get their toys. I take care of everyone else first. But Because you gotta understand something. You got it. You good. And pretty much all my kids, except for 2, already got their toy. You got it. Let's give to those who need. You gonna get that shit later. And I learned that growing up. You know what I'm saying? Not to get emotional, none of that. But, so, all right, guys, this video actually was about how to move the Sosua. If you paid attention to the first 15 minutes, you can win it. We went through the whole thing, so go back and rewind it. Like, share, subscribe, the whole thing. But like I said, you can donate to the Cash App or bring toys. And I love when you guys bring toys. Big shout to TMI, man. He brings toys all the time. So I got to show him love because he's always bringing. And look, he brings duffel bags of toys. Like duffel bags. Yeah. Not the little duffel bags. Right. The bags where we go on to war duffel bags. The M16s, the bazookas got to fit inside. You ever seen an Arnold Schwarzenegger duffel bag in Commando? Some of y'all, we all old enough here. Remember Arnold Schwarzenegger had the war duffel bag in Commando? TMI brings those duffel bags full of toys. And I mean, tons of toys, bro. So I encourage you, if you have toys to bring down, bring them down. If you want to donate money, no problem. I'm going shopping 3 or 4 times, depending how many times I get to the Santiago. But I will make sure I spend every dollar. And got toys, bring it down. So we're gonna donate and have a good time. And we're gonna record. I believe Free Saturday is coming down if you can make it. Appreciate that, Tony. Hey, Keith, so you got anything you want to say to the people? You here? You know, Keith walked in, he gave a shout, he left. Cuánto por el the casino?
I want the business. I gotta keep this thing running.
I know. I'm sorry. Yeah, thank you.
Keep this thing running.
Thank you, Keith.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, my dollars alone. Yeah. I just want to say shout out to Flip, bring some toys. I didn't yet, but I'm going to.
Oh, you got time.
Yeah. So yeah, shout out.
But also,
hold
you almost broke it.
Jesus Christ.
Hold on. So I gotta ask my boy. What'd you get? You got it last night.
Last night. Yeah, last night.
All right. How long you gonna tell for?
That's a secret.
Why is it a secret? All right, so, time out. So, by the way, Keith, my man Lance, his birthday's tomorrow.
Oh yeah, okay.
Mine's Friday.
Friday. Happy birthday.
So we gonna be partying. We're gonna have a good time. I just did a video on how to move the Sosua. I might have to teach you how to move the Sosua.
Wow.
So you can teach the others how I move.
Wow.
Because you got your own way to move.
That's crazy. Taylor made left for 1 month and now he came.
No, wait a minute. Whoa. Time out. Whoa.
It's my guy. It's my guy, man.
You move how you move. I'm talking about, believe it or not, Keith moves on his own. I was saying, I'm going to show you how I move.
Yeah, take me around the town.
You know, exactly.
Take me around the town.
That was my point. We talked about this. But can we tell the people when we're getting this freestyle? Because I've heard it and I love it. By the way, he's got bars. When are we gonna get this? Can I get? I want to post a freestyle.
You can have a whole copy.
I want to post it. You can post it. Tell me what I got it. I'm ready.
Whenever. I'm gonna try to chop it up today. My internet a little shaky right now, right?
What are you saying? If you don't mind me asking.
Airbnb on payment.
Cool. So he's being very secretive. Even though I told him, even though I said to him, he has nothing to worry about when he has a Zoom.
Yeah, of course not.
But at the same time, this is my guy. So you saw so many videos together. Actually, the funny part is, I said, yo, you want to do this live? That's why I'm not doing it live tonight. I said, you want to do this live Wednesday night? He goes,
I'll be there.
I'll be there.
Like I was gonna come past last night if you weren't here.
No, I had to do the shopping. I was doing
Yesterday,
shopping.
their room was like, so they basically closed. They were shutting down.
We're going to be here. Then we run the streets later on, so you already know what it is.
Okay.
And then his birthday tomorrow, we run the streets some more. But good to see you, my brother.
Where my hat at? Where that black and white hat at? I said I needed it.
I got it. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna have him pull it up for you in a second. So Keith is sitting. He's sitting on the other side of the bar.
I can't bring Rello with me. Rello can't come.
He needs 4 more trips.
He can't come with me. He gotta come.
But big shout to Keith. I can't call him in the streets because he's in the streets right now. I gotta call him Keith. Yasmin. So listen, guys. You guys see Keith in the building. Dig with your real brother. What up? Shout him out. I haven't forgot about your real brother. I'm getting the answer in a minute. Yeah, Keith's in the building. He over there in the corner. He don't want to talk to us. But he doing this thing. Pablo doesn't what up. Si tiene XL rojo. Cash flash. No más XL.
Préstame cuál.
No, the especial.
Dígame cuál es.
Give me the gorda negro. Y si tú tienes catch flights, aquí. No, this is Halloween. What is?
Catfly, rojo. Catfly, negro, catfly blanco,
So do
catfly rojo.
un negro y gorda negro.
¿Qué quiere?
12 y gorda negro.
Ay, rojo.
That's what I just said. You said no.
No, rojo no es.
Negro y gorda.
Un polo shirt y todo una gorra.
Un gorda, polo shirt, aquí. Catch flight. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm gonna talk about this again on my birthday. I had the most amazing ribeye steak today. Here, I'm doing my birthday menu. I do a nice menu for my birthday just for me to eat. So I said, let me see the steak. The ribeye was out of this fucking world, and not just that. I had nothing to do with it. It was the kitchen, and it was so. Bro, I was only gonna try it and put the rest for later. I ate the whole damn thing.
Where you eat online, you got to come up there and then you cover it up.
So we got T-bone, we got ribeye, we got skirt steak, California. But that ribeye, and I ain't even a steak spot. I ain't gonna lie to you about that. Bet, holla at me. So guys, I'm gonna get out of this live, man, cause I'm gonna get out of this live right now, guys, because I got drinking to do. Ms. Valena, shout out to you, baby. So we outside, man. Happy birthday to all the Scorpios. We're gonna enjoy our birthday. Shout out to everybody pulled up in the live, man. Like, share, subscribe to this video. Show you how to move. Information's right